And in fact, the buzzer sounded when they walked into the court. La Salle's 5 was on the hard court, and only at the last minute did FEU come. So there are lots of things to talk about. But one thing, Turo Valenzuela must be very happy with their performance in the second part of the first half when they came back.
Now they're going to let all the aces out of their sleeves in this second and final half, because the winner here, if it's La Salle, would have accomplished the three-peat. And FEU, if Lady Luck smiles on the Tamaraos, will be able to get even with La Salle and force a sudden death playoff next week.
Okay, the 5 for La Salle: Limpot, Papa, Webb, Dwight Lago, and Cardell.
And for FEU, Otto,
Abarientos,
Pablo, Gaspar back in the game, and Francisco. There's a tap by the Green Archers.
Tapped out by Limpot. Nobody picked it up.
The Tamaraos in the first offensive, they could take the lead here. And there is a charge.
Both
Good
referees
position
called
play
it.
by Papa.
Both referees called it. So there was unanimity in the call. No question about it.
Good acting too by Papa.
Yes.
He timed it perfectly.
He invited the charge, and he got the call from both referees.
Webb getting the back door, but blocked from behind. And we have Abarientos speeding into the front court, weaving in. The pass goes to Pablo. Pablo has a soft shot. It bounces out, and it's Webb off Gaspar. Papa against Abarientos. It's a bad pass. A bad pass by Papa.
He should have passed earlier. Cardell was asking for the pass earlier. He delayed the pass. And when he did ultimately get the ball in the direction of Cardell, too late and too low.
He was intimidated by Abarientos. No score made so far in the second and final half. Pablo trying to get the open shot. He does, but he misses.
Great rebound.
And it's Jun Limpot getting better position of Otto. Papa to Dwight Lago. Back to Papa. Papa sees the opening, lays it in. There's a beautiful block by Otto. 2 blocks by FEU. Very tight defense. And it's Abarientos. Loose ball. Picked up by Pablo. He saves it. Francisco for a triple. Yes. No, just a twinner.
Stepping on the line.
Caught his foot on the line.
FEU by 3, 45 to 40.
45 to 44. FEU by 1 point. A minute and a half gone by. First basket of the second half by Francisco.
Razzle-dazzle basketball by these two ball
Jun
clubs.
Limpot drawing out Vic Pablo. Scoring-wise, Pablo has the edge over Limpot. Abarientos tapping the ball away from Papa. Safety pass to Cardell. Let's see if he hasn't lost his touch. But he doesn't go for the basket. It's Limpot. He scores. Just a twinner.
With 2 seconds to go, he took the basket attempt. It switched the hoop with a second to go.
46 to 45. You will give somebody like Limpot that open shot from the outside. Gaspar is open, but he doesn't want to gamble on an outside try.
Looking for
It's
Abarientos.
Francisco, who is a triple shooter here. Abarientos tries his luck and misses. Good boxing out by Limpot and Otto.
And Lago positioned very well against Dwight, against Vic Pablo.
That's right. Papa. Webb takes a triple and makes it. You don't often see him try, but when he does, he can be very effective. 49 to 45.
Surprise hit by Webb. He was open, got the confidence to take the attempt and made it.
No hesitation on the part of Jason. Otto challenging Limpot. Abarientos over to Pablo. Pablo against Lago. There's a
Offensive
foul by Dwight Lago.
Pablo using his body very well against Dwight Lago, and Dwight picked up the foul. For a moment I thought it may have gone the other way, but it didn't.
Front court throw in for FEU. Francisco to Abarientos. 3 minutes gone by. Second half. 4-point advantage for the Green Archers. There's a block by Papa, and he takes the ball away, but Abarientos steals it back. It's safe.
Referee signals him on.
What a comeback by Johnny Abarientos, redeeming himself by taking the ball away from Papa, who humiliated him earlier. Pablo with a turnaround. He forced the shot.
Pablo having a hard time against Dwight Lago, who's playing him very well.
Dwight Lago with a jumper, yes. He banked it in. Now it's 51-45.
Despite
And LaSalle goes into a 6-point advantage.
That's the big thing about Dwight Lago. He plays good defense, gets the rebound, and goes and scores on the opposite end of the court.
He's a tested player, and he's pulling through with flying colors. Abarientos makes his move against Papa. But there is a tripping foul going against Papa.
Side court throw-in. Preemptive foul given by Papa.
That will be the third contact against Papa.
He'll have to watch it. He's playing a good game for LaSalle in the point position.
Francisco will inbound. That'll be the second team foul against the Green Archers. Gaspar now spots Abarientos. He loops one in and gets fouled. The foul goes against. Let's see who that is on the
Papa
court.
again.
Cardell.
No, Papa.
Or
Let's
is
see.
it Papa? It's Papa again.
And it's going to be take 2 for Johnny Abarientos.
Third team foul against the Green Archers. 51-45. Abarientos will take 2. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Johnny has 5 of 8 from the field for 62%, 3 out of 5 from the free throw line for 60%. He's having a good game for FEU.
Almost 4 minutes gone by in the second half. LaSalle lead whittled down to just 4, 51-47.
Fouls are going to play a key factor down the stretch in a closely fought game, so LaSalle's players will have to watch it.
Oh, there's a steal by Abarientos. He taps the ball to Gaspar. Gaspar fakes, fires,
Yes.
misses. There's a tip-in, and what a recovery by Cardell. Otto missing on the tip-in. Another bad pass. Francisco with the intercept. And it's Espinosa saving it. He stepped on the sideline. Says referee Buenaventura. For a while there, we thought Espinosa got away with it, but the referee recalled it. Watch it on the slow-mo. Hard to tell, really, from that angle.
Very, very hard to tell. He might have got the ball out.
His
before
momentum carried him across the line. 15 and a half left. Francisco goes through the needle and lays it in.
Webb defensive lapse that time.
Eye of the needle. Penetration by Francisco.
51-49, Dick.
Yes, just a 2-point advantage again for LaSalle as the Tamaraws come back into this contest. There was a 12-point lead earlier posted by the Green Archers, but they lost it. Espinosa pulls down a pass that was deflected. Dwight Lago against Otto. Almost got away. It's Gaspar taking the ball away. Oh, what a good pass by Gaspar. Both his feet were firmly on the ground. Under the basket, Otto blocked from behind, but there was contact by Jason Webb. Jason Webb
And
came into
Gaspar is
contact
going to
with
get a
Otto.
technical. He's challenging the referee, and he should have been given a technical. He challenged the referee. Referee made the signal for a tee, but didn't do it. You know, Gaspar is a hot-headed player.
He was being threatened with a technical.
Yeah, and he was threatening the referee. He kind of challenged him.
Okay, that'll be 2 charities for Otto, who was fouled by Jason Webb. 14 minutes and 53 seconds left. A lot of scintillating action on the court. But Espinosa has 3 fouls. So does Papa. So they are the 2-point guards of Coach Pumaren. They'll have to watch it.
Otto at the line.
There was a slow-mo as Otto scores on the first of 2 charities, pushing FEU just to within a point of the LaSalle lead.
There have been a couple of instances in rebound plays where the referees have been allowing a little more than contact that they normally allow. I think that's why some of the boys are getting a little upset.
Good
But that's
support.
part of the game.
Right. 51 all. We're back to square one again, just as we were at 40 all. It's been very close and very tight. Espinosa gets a half step, but it's a bad pass by Espinosa.
He cut. I thought he would go straight to the hoop, but then he decided to pass out to Lago at the last minute. It was a bad pass.
Right. There are the rebounds. LaSalle out rebounding FEU 5-2. in the second half.
But they haven't been able to turn those into points, really.
Pablo fires and
Big
scores
basket.
from top of the keyhole. 53 to 51.
Pablo had difficulty scoring against Lago down low. Now he's decided to move to the top of the key, draw Lago out, hits the outside shot. That could change the complexion of the defensive
That's
game
right.
of LaSalle.
Lago will be thinking twice every time he gives an open shot to Vic Pablo. 14 minutes left, and we have the Green Archers looking for an open shot. Limpot
In and
missing a heartbreaker. Abarientos gets it.
What has happened for to LaSalle offensively is that Cardell has been taken out of the game offensively.
Once again, we'd like to thank Relay Tailoring for providing Wackies and My Suits. Relay Custom Tailor and Haberdashery located at Bricktown Arcade, Makati Commercial Center.
A traveling violation called on Gaspar. And once again, Turo Valenzuela goes to boycott Dinera, has a little chat with him.
Still a 2-point lead for the Tamaraos this time. Espinosa with a change of direction, and he equalizes. What a move by the rookie.
Hey, a piece of ice was thrown at one of the referees, bounced off and came onto our end.
Earlier, we saw some coins being thrown, and even a lipstick container, would you believe, Ronnie?
Third deadlock of the ball game.
One of the girls out here won't be able to put on her makeup after this game.
Who really cares?
13 minutes left. Abarientos is fouled, and it'll be Espinosa's fourth foul. And there's going to be a lot of pressure on the point guards of LaSalle now. Espinosa may be replaced in a short while, although there is no move made by Coach Pumarin to replace him. Papa is standing by just in case. Johnny Abarientos has only one foul against him. Here he comes with a layup. Yes, Abarientos with a backdoor play.
Good pick. And Abarientos went baseline to score against Limpot.
The two small men of either quintet stealing the show from their bigger colleagues. Jun Limpot against Pablo. He misses, and there is Espinosa getting it. Gaspar harassing Cardell, pulling it down. Espinosa drives, lays up, overshoots. Pablo snatching that rebound. Abarientos sprinting it his front court. Francisco to Abarientos. They wisely set it up. 12 minutes and 10 seconds left. Pablo jumping and missing. It's Otto getting a foul from Dwight Lago.
Yes. Big offensive rebound by Otto.
There's a lot of power under the boards by the Tamaraos.
That was a good, well-timed offensive rebound by Otto.
Look at the team foul situation. 5 team fouls committed by De La Salle against only 1 by FEU. No, make that 6 team fouls by the Green Archers. With 12 minutes left, Abarientos moving in, laying it up, and missing. And that's Jun Limpot pulling it down.
And Otto committing the foul as he went for the offensive rebound against Jun Limpot. Time and time again, Abarientos is leaving Espinosa behind and taking it to the hoop.
Otto picked up his 3rd foul. That'll be the 2nd team foul against FEU as you watch it on the slow-mo. There was arm contact. Espinosa against Abarientos as Cardell strives. Dwight Lago gets a beautiful assist from Cardell.
And he's tied at 55, 4th time in the ball game. 11:39 to go.
That's one thing about John Cardell. He had the open shot, but he gave it to a teammate who had a better percentage of scoring. Otto against Limpot. They're isolating him, but he doesn't want to go to the hoop, leaving it to his more experienced teammates. Abarientos.
8 seconds on the shot clock.
Pablo with a jumper. A little long, he gets it back. Muscles his way in, loops it in.
Power play by Vic Pablo.
Vic Pablo anticipating his miss. Snatched the ball away from Espinosa. Espinosa sets it up now. Playing with 4 fouls against him. 10 minutes and 55 left. Halfway point. Cardell to the cutting Lago. Lago with a left-handed layup.
Good move. Now Jonadel Cardell taken out of the offense as far as he's concerned. by making the points, is now assisting, drawing the defense and passing off.
Dwight Lago has been taking up the scoring cudgels.
He's got 6 out of 6 from the field.
He
What
has
more can you ask?
equalized twice. 10.5 left as Pablo scores and misses. Otto pulls it down, follows up. Yes, Otto with an offensive rebound and a follow-up.
Good move by Otto. Good timing. He's having a great game.
59-57 for the Tamaraos over the Green Archers. A must game for FEU. 10 minutes and 10 left. Lago to Lumpot. It's Mariano fouled by Francisco. And that'll only be the third team foul against FEU.
The
Front court throw-in.
the three-member coaching staff of FEU on their feet, led by Turo Valenzuela.
And team manager Anton Montinola. They're all excited.
Yes.
They'll be exhausted at the end of this game, that's for sure. 10 minutes left. Espinosa to Cardell. Cardell guarded very well by Francisco. He lobs one in. A triple.
What a basket by John Odell Cardell.
60-59 for LaSalle. That was a tight shot.
Yes, he's been assisting the last couple of plays. Now he decides to take the basket and makes a three-point shot.
Pass. Saved by Pablo. Out again to Abarientos.
It's a two-man game.
Abarientos and Pablo controlling this ball here. Francisco now to Gaspar. Gaspar crowded by Limpot.
Good switching defense.
Oh, a bad pass by Gaspar. Espinosa sprinting, laying it in for 2. Bad play by Abarientos.
And Espinosa pounced on that.
And we have an FEU timeout. We'll be back shortly.
Hot dogs watching the game.
Echano conferring with Abarientos. Flores sees the opening, lays it in. The follow-up by Otto is
Yes.
good.
Second follow-up in a row by Otto.
62-61.
Limpot picks himself up off the court. He was hurt in that particular play, but is moving up into the front court.
Right. Jonas Mariano back on the LaSalle lineup. Cardell, one of the outside threats of the Green Archers. Dwight Lago got a screen, but he didn't go for the hoop. Mariano back to Cardell. Cardell for a triple. This one is a miss, and it's Otto going way up.
Big rebound by Otto.
Echano may go in all the way. And he banks it in. Espinosa challenged him. 63-62. Echano pushes his team ahead by a point.
8:18 to go in the ball game.
We're in the second and final half. Do or die game for FEU. They've got to win this one to set up a sudden death playoff next week. But if LaSalle wins, they will have accomplished a rare
8
3-peat.
seconds on the shot clock.
5 seconds left for the Green Archers. Espinosa with a jumper. Yes! A clutch shot by Espinosa. 64-63. 7:45 left. Abarientos slowing it down. Nip and tuck battle. There's a traveling call going against Flores. Mental lapse by Flores. He did lift his pivot foot.
And he also palmed the ball.
Unconsciously, he moved both his feet without dribbling.
A
And
crucial
there's Coach
turnover.
Valenzona looking very unhappy about that violation by Flores.
He didn't complain about the call. FEU in that regard must be given credit. I've hardly seen them complain about a call.
That's right. A lot of complaints, however, coming from the LaSalle fans around here.
Cardell makes
We've
the
got
basket.
Cardell connecting to give LaSalle another three-pointer. 66-63.
7:16 to go in the ball game.
Abarientos to Echano.
FEU working the offense very, very patiently.
Pablo had to stretch for that
Oh,
one,
yes.
but he got it up and in.
He got away from Lago, got the basket.
66-65. Good assist pass by Abarientos. Espinosa has been the clutch shooter for LaSalle. Limpot playing the outside. He's been silent for quite some time.
They're concentrating the offense on Cardell, and the defense is also gathered around him right now. 8-second shot clock.
Green Archers taking a lot of
seconds.
time before making the attempt. And it's much too strong. Lago is fouled
Yes.
by
Good,
Flores.
good offensive rebound by Dwight Lago off a miss by June Limport with about 3 seconds on the shot clock.
It's a loose ball foul, so it'll just result in a front court throw-in as Gaspar comes in for Flores.
There you see the foul on that slow-mo replay.
6.5 minutes left in the ball game.
Going down the wire.
A jumper by Mariano, and we've got a recovery by Echano. Echano goes in all the way, fires, and good advice. There was nobody there for the rebound.
Cardell has got 3 or 4 incredible defensive rebounds, soaring sky high.
6 minutes and 5 left as Espinosa signals his teammates for the set play. Dwight Lago with a bounce pass. Limpot, block. No foul. Dwight Lago loses the ball at the baseline. 5 minutes 53 left. We're fast coming into the home stretch.
I like the way Otto is challenging June Limport. Really.
What a battle we have under that basket. It's very physical. Gaspar to Pablo. Pablo against Dwight Lago again. He turns around, fires and misses, and it's June Limpot pulling it down for LaSalle. Espinosa down the right sideline. He goes for the hoop and sinks one. Another clutch hit by Espinosa. 68 to 65. 5:25 to go.
June Limport comes up and taps him on the back and gives him a word of encouragement.
And Espinosa is playing with 4 fouls against him. It hasn't marred his effectivity at all, defensively and offensively. Abarientos with a triple to deadlock the count at 68.
With 5 and 7 to go.
What a basket by Johnny Abarientos. Retaliation by Mariano.
Quick to the hoop.
4 and 55 as Abarientos waits for his teammates. 2-point advantage for LaSalle. Abarientos moves in. He fires from the flank, misses, and it's Limpot covering very well, anticipating that bounce.
Dick, that time he forced his shot.
That's right. Cardell misses, and it's Echano to Abarientos. Abarientos moves in, challenges Limpot, misses. It's Limpot pulling it down. Outlet pass, touch too high. Limpot threw that ball away. 4 and 27 to go. Both teams still below the penalty situation.
Uncharacteristic error by June Limport. He had all the time in the world to pitch a pass to Jonadel Cardell, but he threw it away.
The pace is telling on the players on the court. Most of them are breathing through their mouths now because the pace has been terrific. Pablo from Echano. Isolated, help defense. There's a cut.
Traveling
by Gaspar for a turnover. 4 minutes and 10 left.
Good call. Now what is happening? Dwight Lago is playing Pablo strongly at the defensive
Cardell
end.
is limping off. He's got a sprain. He is limping off, and Jason Webb is being sent in.
Maybe cramps, Dick, because they're pulling on his shoe.
That's right.
That's going to be a big loss for LaSalle if he can't come back into this ball game.
A 2-point advantage for the Green Archers with 4 minutes left. Mariano back to Espinosa. Lago moves in, fires, and sinks one.
Big basket by Dwight.
He eluded Otto.
Otto didn't want to give up his 4th foul.
4-point lead now, enjoyed by De La Salle. Espinosa meeting Abarientos. Pablo jockeying against Dwight Lago. He fades away and misses. We've got a follow-up, a block by June Limpot. Loose ball. Espinosa against Abarientos. Dwight Lago has it. Buddy banks it. A trail by Lago. It's still out. But we have a goaltending call going against FEU.
Yes, against Otto.
6-point lead for LaSalle. 3 minutes, 24 seconds left.
They're getting the breaks down the stretch, and they're capitalizing on that.
And the Tamaraws will have their work cut out for them. 3 minutes and 15 to go. Tamaraws will have to work fast. They've been concentrating on Big Pablo too much.
Perhaps. Abarientos almost lost it.
The pass goes to Pablo.
Lago has done a
Abarientos, a
superb
triple.
job on it.
And another triple by Abarientos. 74 to 71. The lead down to just 3. 2 clutch triples by Johnny Abarientos. It's Espinosa now with a bounce pass to Mariano. Barrientos ball hawking. FEU must get an interception or prevent LaSalle from scoring here. Oh, what a good hit by Dwight Lago.
Got a lucky bounce.
77 to 71. Back to a 6-pointer. Barrientos has been the main ball carrier with a foul by Espinosa. That's a final foul for Espinosa. And would like to ask you if you can name the unsung hero. International and National Shoot Fest. The name is Armscore, now the world-famous makers of the good guns for sports, for security, and for law enforcement. Remember the name Armscore, the name that spells tested high quality and proven high reliability. Armscore, maker of the good guns. Espinosa committed his 5th foul, wasn't it?
Yes.
Or is it just,
yes,
he will have
fifth.
to move out of this game.
The referees.
5 fouls on the scoreboard, so Papa will have to come in for Espinosa.
Now Turo Valenzuela will be asking for a technical because a player who is fouled out is still on the court. Let's see what will happen.
Boy Codinera, commissioner of the UAAP, is over there. Let's find out what the referees will decide. It's very likely going to be a technical because Espinosa did not move out of the game. Or is it just a sideline throw-in?
Yes.
Okay, they're being lenient this time. But Coach Valenzuela again goes to Commissioner Codinera. We've got another buzzer interrupting the ball game. Commissioner Codinera calls in the 2 officials, referees Vituya and Buenaventura. 2 minutes and 21 seconds left.
What they are arguing is the fact that a player who fouled out was still on the court and he was not replaced. And they're asking for a technical, but of course it depends on the referees.
Let's find out what will happen here because FEU's coach Valenzuela and manager Anton Montinola consulted Commissioner Codinera, and he interrupted the ball game, calling the 2 referees over to discuss with them the action that should be taken because Espinosa, who had already fouled out, did not leave the court.
But they, well, I suppose it'll depend on the referees. The referee didn't ask him to go off the court because of the 5 fouls.
Okay, we have a mic over there. Let's find out what Coach Valenzuela said. Because the ball game was already going to be resumed. It was resumed, as a matter of fact, until the buzzer interrupted play with Espinosa still on the court with 5 fouls against him. Papa comes in with 4 fouls against him. No, there will be no technical, even as the discussion continues between Coach Valenzuela and Commissioner Codinera. LaSalle is already in penalty trouble with 17 fouls. FEU has 4. There will be no penalty here. Just a 5-point lead here for De La Salle. And this could be crucial here. Coach Valenzuela calling referee Buenaventura. And Commissioner Codinera has to come out again. Okay, we have another delay here as Anton Montinola this time continues discussing with Boy Codinera what the corresponding action should be. Okay, in the meantime, we have the players waiting on the court. Abarientos is on the foul line waiting for some charities. We will have the MVP, the key player, and the best defensive player after this game. Okay, it looks like the situation has been resolved, although the FEU bench is still dissatisfied. Abarientos on the inbound. No technical was called.
Pablo double team.
The pass goes to Gaspar. He is fouled by Limpot.
Gaspar will go to the line.
2 minutes and 14 left. Still a lot of action to go.
Yes, and the foul situation could hurt De La Salle because their point guards, Espinosa and
Papa.
Papa are both in trouble.
Well, Papa is nursing 4 fouls. Espinosa is fouled out. And La Salle is in penalty situation.
Gaspar makes the first.
Flawless hit by Gaspar. The lead down to 4 points. Gaspar is one of the veterans of FEU. 2 hits in a row by Gaspar. The lead down to 3.
Cardell back in the game for De La Salle.
Yes, it looked like his bout of tramps has been treated. Papa playing the outside. Dwight Lago holding the ball aloft. Cardell playing the outside. 1 minute and 52 seconds left. The last 2 minutes brought to you by Leukoplast and adhesive tape, bandage, and plaster all in one. Oh, sorry, miss by La Salle. And we've got a loose ball picked up by Gaspar. But a double dribble is called against Gaspar. It looked like a fumble, however.
Break for La Salle. Big break for La Salle.
A very big break. 1 minute and 41 left. La Salle nursing a 3-point advantage. And they have ball possession. Papa distributing that ball. Papa signaling his teammates. Jun Limpot coming out to receive that pass. It's Dwight Lago.
Good pass.
Looping a pass to Papa. Papa banks it, misses. And there's a follow-up. It bounces out. Another follow-up results in a miss, but Cardell is fouled.
He got hammered.
Cardell very disappointed. He was hoping for a 3-point play.
Good position.
There is a slow-mo. That ball just refuses to sink. And the foul went against Otto, most likely. We have a timeout. We'll return shortly.
The most
fans on their feet. Their team just 1 minute and 18 seconds away from a rare 3-peat with Cardell on the line for a couple of charities.
He's made 2 out of 2 so far from the line, 5 out of 11 for 45% from the field, and 2 out of 5 3-point shots for 40%. Makes the first.
He's got the experience, he's got the nerves.
And he went down almost on his knees. 1:18.3 seconds to go. A minute, 18.3 seconds to go.
Should he convert, it'll be a 5-point lead.
He does.
Abarientos bringing the ball into his front court. They need a quick basket here. And so far they've been concentrating on Pablo.
And he's a very tired player right now.
Pass goes to Echano. He's under the basket. He lays up, misses, gets a rebound.
Good defense by Limpot.
Very good La Salle defense. Mondarte waiting for a pass. Limpot assigned to him. Echano makes his move in. He lays it in, misses again. Loose ball recovered by Gaspar. Out hustling Papa. We have a foul by Cardell. That'll be 1 and 1.
Yeah, a reach-in foul from behind by Jonathan Cardell. Not the wisest foul to give up.
40 seconds left. that that's what LaSalle doesn't want, to give points to FEU with the clock stopped. 40 seconds to go, and we have a timeout. We'll return right after this.
More.
The man of the hour now is Johnny Abarientos on the line for a 1-and-1.
He's got 5 out of 7 from the free throw line for 71%. 8 out of 14 from the field for 57%. He's also made 2 out of 4 three-point attempts, 50%. He's got 5 assists and 3 loose ball recoveries. He's having a good game, but it may not be good enough.
All-around game played by Abarientos. He earns a second try. What a thrilling encounter this is. And speaking of thrillers, there's another thriller coming up. A thriller in October.
Right. Luisito Espinosa, World Boxing Association bantamweight champion, against Israel Contreras of Venezuela.
Who's
What
got a
fight.
deadly lightning right hand.
Yes.
That's going to be a real humdinger of a fight. Right here. That's October 19 at the Araneta Coliseum. 30 seconds left. LaSalle on top by 3. And a near steal by Abarientos on Papa. Limpot doesn't go for the basket. And a foul by Gaspar. That'll mean 2 charities for Jun Limpot. A 3-point lead for LaSalle.
19.5 seconds to go in the ball game.
And it looks like the Green Archers may score a 3-peat after all. FEU lost to LaSalle in the first round, but FEU came back and posted a 2-point victory over the Green Archers in the second round. Jun Limpot with 2 charities. Makes the first.
Makes the first
advantage.
That's his first attempt from the free throw line. He's got rebounds 11. He's made 7 out of 18 from the field for 39%. He's having a good game for LaSalle. Jun Limpot of the national team.
Second charity could give them a 5-point advantage.
Yes.
And it does. The foul shooting has been outstanding on both sides. Abarientos gives it to Echano. Echano tries a triple, misses.
But a foul from Mariano.
You know, that could have been a 5-point play,
Yes,
Ronnie.
that could have-
Under the new rules of amateur basketball, if that ball went in for a triple, he would have gone to the line for a 1-and-1.
Yes. And it bounced on the rim.
Yes, he had a good line. And that's the beauty of basketball now. Even if you're behind by 5 points, you can have a 5-point play. We saw that happen in the last game. I think it was Gaspar who did that. Echano missing on his first try. 11 seconds to go. The Green Archers 11 ticks away from history. That was a second miss by Echano. He could have put in 3 points right from the line. Okay, let's find out what happens here. He misses again.
And
Too
Limpot
much
to the
pressure.
rebound.
And there's a tap out outside for FEU. 10 seconds left. 5-point advantage. They're going to try another triple, hoping for another foul. Echano, crowded, goes for a triple. He had a good line, but it rimmed out. And there is a foul on the, no foul. It was a
Pablo
two-pointer
Dangli.
by Pablo.
Because Limpot just tapped it to him.
1.3 seconds to go. And we have a percentage foul on the play. It could be a wave. 1-and-1 for the Green Archers.
Timeout is going to be called by Derek Pumaran.
1.3 seconds away from a historical three-peat. We'll be back shortly. Seconds away from victory, the Green Archers may waive this foul that was committed on them in the closing seconds. A 3-point advantage enjoyed by the Green Archers. Chalk that up to outstanding clutch foul shooting by Cardell and Limpot.
Oh, it's going to be an inbound, Dick. It's not. There was no foul there, apparently. So it's going to be an inbound. The ball was tapped out by FEU.
Okay, so it'll be Dwight Lago who's played an outstanding game for the Green Archers, inbounding.
Yes, he's played a great game offensively and defensively.
This 3-point lead with LaSalle. Missing on the layup, but LaSalle wins 80-77. That's how it goes in the 54th staging of the UAAP. Look at all those LaSalle fans jubilantly embracing all the players on the court. We will have our MVP, our key player, and our best defensive player of the game right after some more important reminders. Back with us, and this is one of the
Jonas Mariano.
favorite gestures of a champion team. They sent somebody up on the hoop, the hoop that they were shooting at in the second half, to get that net as a souvenir. And this they'll drape around the trophy.
Mariano looks like a modern-day Tarzan perched high up on the rim.
That's right. That's about 10 feet up there in the air. But he seems pretty comfortable.
He played a good game. He had his
Very
moment.
good. Yes, all of them played outstandingly well. And we will have the award ceremonies. However, Tessa has just informed us that FEU is placing this game under protest.
That's over the fact that Espinosa didn't leave the court after he had committed his fifth foul, and the game actually continued for a few seconds before they realized the error.
Right. Look at the court. You can hardly see it for the De La Salle fans who are occupying the space here at the Araneta Coliseum.
And for the mythical five,
it was a terrific season, outstandingly so for the Green Archers. They were upset by UP, and that's the reason why they suffered their second defeat. FEU, however, failed to cash in on this advantage. They lost to LaSalle in the final scheduled game of the season. They had to earn their right to meet LaSalle by a victory over UST in sudden death, because UST and FEU were tied with the same win-loss slate.
But they were certainly not disgraced, Dick. LaSalle started off in great fashion, raced off to an early lead, but FEU never gave back. They kept clawing back time and time again, and only down the stretch did they lose it, because LaSalle got the breaks, played with composure down the stretch. Cardell, Lago, and Limpo had the big moments together with Espinosa.
Oh, and these three. Yes, Espinosa was coming through in the clutches.
Yes.
So was Dwight Lago.
Now, Abarientos and Pablo, on the other hand, played a good game for FEU, but two players cannot win a game. Otto had a good game, but they just didn't get enough depth from the bench in terms of performance, especially in that first half, to be able to give FEU a chance to force this into another sudden death playoff.
And in the second half, they were going a little too much to Vic Pablo.
Yes.
And the defense concentrated around Pablo. There was too much pressure on the man.
And you know, Dick, if you notice, Dwight Lago also played a very good defensive game against Vic Pablo, and down the stretch made it difficult for him.